What's up, guys? It's Jonathan here from Lens Culture Photography. These are computer protection glasses, but I'm taking them off for this video. I have a behind-the-scenes video from a 2-hour small elopement wedding that I did a few weekends ago, and I wanted to just go over some of my favorite images. I was only there for 2 hours, so basically it was just ceremony, family formals, and then the bride and groom session. And I'm only showing you the ceremony and the bride and groom session. But I want to just break it down. I have the AirPods in just so I can listen to the audio from the camera and kind of talk about whatever I'm shooting. I have my GoPro on top of the camera for the 2 hours, so you'll get to see a lot of the cool behind the scenes. So let's just stop talking and get right into it. Lego. Alright. Yeah, so basically, when I first get there, I like to get there a little bit, I'd say 30 minutes prior to even when I'm supposed to get there. So usually my packages go from like 6 to 12 hours, and you can even add a few more if you have like a long day or like special request type things. So when I first get there, I like to just photo a lot of the details and stuff. And again, this was a small wedding, a small elopement style wedding, so there wasn't a crazy amount of details. But I got everything I needed. They had these really cool cards with their names on it and stuff. This venue is just really cool. If you brought in like really nice tables, it actually would be pretty dang beautiful. Obviously, we're seeing like plastic tables here, but if you brought in like really nice wood tables and like wood chairs, this would be really nice. That's me. So I'm out here just exploring, kind of seeing what detail shots I can grab for the couple. It was kind of cool. They actually served alcohol before the ceremony. That's what a lot of times like these small weddings do, but it was really neat. Then I saw this dude, this peacock, just like walking around. He was just looking all majestic and stuff. Like he would open up. I don't even know wings. I'm sorry, guys. He would open up and it would look awesome, but he didn't do it for me at all. But I still got some really cool shots of him kind of just like roaming around. Everybody was loving it. I had opportunity before the ceremony, since I wasn't doing prep, to grab some candids, which I try to do that often. It's just really good because it's just you get to send all your couples pictures of as many people at the wedding. I try to have at least every person photographed in one photo. If it's not with the bride and groom, hopefully it's them, just candids beforehand. That's something that I aspired to do. So here we're starting the ceremony, just getting a few shots of Ian by himself. He's rocking that sunglass tan to a T, y'all. But it was a cool ceremony. So she's coming down. She was coming down just like the harshest light. You can kind of see it in the GoPro footage. If you see how bright it is on her, it's crazy. But I was able to calm those highlights down in post, and it had some really beautiful images. But as you can hear, your boy's just non-stop. I'm an overshooter. Sometimes it's negative to me because I have to sort through a bunch of photos after the fact, but a lot of times, for me, it saves me because I don't have to worry about face swapping because I take like 4 photos in comparison to sometimes people's ones. This photo here is just awesome. Like, the dad was walking away and like he was sad and the groom was happy. I love this picture so much. And Ian's smile just at Ashley was just amazing to see. If you could see, I kind of put my bag in a bad spot. It's kind of hard to assess like how the place is going to be set up, so I had to like maneuver around. I always switch over to the 70 to 200 during the ceremony because I'm the type of photographer where like I don't like to be in people's ways like an insane amount. So I like to be on the outskirts, kind of like this. I didn't end up getting a good image here. I didn't like how the sun was kind of like blowing out on the like left side of their bodies. But I thought it would be nice from that far away, but it wasn't really my cup of tea. These photos came out good. I liked these farther back like usual. Like I said, I'm trying to be on the outskirts. I want people to see the images and be like, whoa, I didn't even know somebody was there. Like, kind of creep status, but not. Obviously, again, Ian with a really good smile. But yeah, the 7200, great lens. Love it. So usually with the first kiss, I try to get it vertical is priority for me because the majority of the time that's usually what they're gonna print. But obviously, if they're going in for a good one, you get enough to get vertical and horizontal. And you hear me just snapping away, doing my usual. So this shot coming up, not that one, but the one coming up, I love if you can use a tight lens like 85 or above and get really far back and zoom in for like a wide shot, it just looks so good because it's so compressed well. And they were walking away at this moment, and I knew, I was like, stop. If you see here, I'm zoomed all the way into 200, and then when I go vertical, they like hug each other. And the moments like after the actual ceremony, I'm like, oh, let me grab my bag. Like this photo right here, I just love, like, it's like a wide angle shot, but it's super compressed in the 200. It's just great. I love those. And the moments after the ceremonies when they're always like huggy and stuff, you don't have to force it, so you gotta make sure you just follow them and get pictures then. Here I'm photographing just the rings.
You guys aren't in this one, so don't feel free to smile.
Don't feel free to smile. What does that mean? But I like to photograph the details on the couples as much as I can. It just gives a more real vibe. Sometimes I like, right here you saw I switched over to my 80mm again. It's just my personal preference. These shots are really cool. I'm just like adventuring away. I love these type of shots. I live in Florida, so like we don't have sometimes I wish I did weddings in Utah where it's like such open land. Like I love this type of shots right here. Like just them like interacting and hanging out with each other. So we had these really cool docks, and the lighting was really good. We just happened to get like good shade on them, which was nice. Like right there, if you see that whole dock is shaded, so I didn't have to worry about direct sunlight or anything, which was nice. For the second dock, I just backlit, which was great. They just had beautiful skin tones when the sun is just like coming straight in, and the 85 just yields beautiful images. I'm a really big fan of how these ones came out. The skin tones are just nice and honey colored and golden. They're just really nice. Alright, make sure I don't fall here. Okay, and then I'm gonna. We're just gonna do a smile at the camera one here. So this one. You always have to get this photo. You could get photos that are featured all over blogs and in publications, but if you don't get a picture of them two smiling at the camera,
I want you to just
their parents
whisper something
are gonna be
in the
pissed.
ear, something corny, something funny.
I usually go with this one first, whisper something in the ear, and then it usually like makes some really good smiles. A lot of times the guy's gonna whisper something dirty, but that's okay.
Alright, now I just want you to get real close and just like hit noses together. And then maybe touch foreheads.
They were really easy to pose. I'm pretty standard with my posing. I like to focus on the more emotional moments, obviously. So sometimes if you can just get them close together, then you don't really have to do a crazy amount. Here I'm switching over to the 50mm just because I wanted to get a little bit closer to them and not be so compressed with that 85. I'm getting my second A7 III, which will be nice. That way I don't have to switch lenses. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Here's a few more images that I just really loved. Details on the body. I love this one. Just the whites in the dress were just amazing. And this one with that cup in the foreground, though, I really loved. But it was a really nice wedding, and it was only 2 hours, which is weird. I never get to go shoot for just 2 hours. But they were planning like a big trip after, and it was a great wedding, and I got some really good images, and I'm proud of them. I'm excited because I want to do some actual behind-the-scenes video. I'm gonna have a friend come out, film me doing photos behind the scene at a more recent wedding. So stay tuned for that one, guys. I appreciate you checking this video out. Give it a like down below. I feel like I don't get that many likes on my videos, so we need to change that, y'all. But that is it. See you in the next video. Peace. I'm gonna put my protective glasses back on. Okay, I'm out.